Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another daily energy draw. Today we're going to be using one of my new decks. This is the Lightworker Oracle. Just got this for the holidays. So let's see what comes out. I have not used this yet, so I'm excited to look at the cards and just see what comes out and what message comes through. Alright. Spirit, what do you have to say for my collective for, what is it going to be, Thursday? Remember, timestamps are just timestamps. Take them how and when they resonate for you. There's a full playlist of dailies going back at least a year and a half here on the channel. Take a look and see which one calls to you. There might be a message for you in there. All right, Spirit, what do you have to say for my collective for Thursday? Oh, who wants to come out? What are you? Oh, I love it. I'm going to actually use the book since this is a new deck for me. But we have the Pink Rose of Lady Nada, and this is actually Mary Magdalene energy has been coming through very strongly the past several weeks leading up to the solstice and even into the holiday season. And that the energy is not abating. It's still very, very strong. It's that whole Christ family. It's Jesus, it's Mary, it's Mother Mary. That energy has been coming in extremely strong, especially as we're anchoring in that Christ Sophia consciousness, that crystalline consciousness, that higher level of consciousness, love consciousness, whatever it is that you want to call it, that embodies unconditional love, that embodies compassion and love of others and self, that embodies that unity spirit. That's what this is calling to me. It feels like there is a heart opening, heart further opening, more crystalline codes coming in that is enabling us to further expand in order to anchor in those light codes, that crystalline structure, in order to further embody this energy that we're getting. That's what this feels like, but let me see, there might be a separate message here that they're calling me to read. Okay. All right. So it says, you're in the midst of a heart healing, a healing of the fears and anxieties that have held you back from enjoying your full magnificence. And yesterday's message was all about the strength within you. Don't let that fire burn out. You're recognizing the divinity and the strength within you. It says, Lady Nada is here with all her gentle power, washing you in soft pink light. All anger, fear, sadness, bitterness, disappointment, and hurt are soothed and loved into peace. She brings you a sign of your future blossoming into deeper love. This is a spiritual gift from higher guidance. It brings love, healing, strength, and compassion to your heart. You may be burnt out or feeling anger, fear, depression, chronic fatigue, or compromised wellness. Perhaps your heart is so tired that you struggle with compassion fatigue, finding it difficult to care even though your nature is one of deep compassion and kindness. Whatever the reason, Lady Nada has come to comfort your soul. Your pain will pass and your suffering will be alleviated sooner and more gently than you might expect. Okay, so I'm getting called, there's much, much more in this book, but I'm getting called to pull back because I feel like that was the message, especially yesterday. It was a call for the strength within yourself, to recognize the strength and the wholeness within yourself, but also recognize how far you have come on this journey. And this journey has been exhausting. It has been a wild and chaotic ride, especially those of us who are on this path of ascension. It has been very, very crazy, and we have been called to look at the deepest parts of ourselves, the shadow sides that we haven't wanted to face. For many of us who are in sacred connections, it's our partner who has triggered that within us, forcing us to look at those sides of ourselves that we haven't wanted to face. But that is what enables us to grow and to evolve and to expand. By looking at that, by embracing our shadow sides, and by changing anything that we need to change so that we can become higher consciousness, so that we can embody higher levels of ourselves, to recognize our worth, to recognize our divinity, and to recognize our love of self and of others. And so this journey has been very challenging in that respect, but I feel like what they were saying here in the book and what this card is, the energy of this card, it's saying it's here. The blossoming is here. The anchoring in of that higher crystalline consciousness, that Christ Sophia consciousness is here. And so keep going. It's a call for you not to give up. If your strength feels like it's been diminished, call on your spirit team for added support and guidance and that higher level of wisdom. You are meeting your spirit team or your soul tribe, your soul family here in physical incarnation. You are stepping into mission work. This new year is all about higher level, quantum leaping into the next version of your journey, the next version of you. And it's all about embracing that and surrendering to that, not creating resistance to that, so that your journey can move into this higher level. And when you're moving into this higher level of your journey, you're moving into a higher level of your life that is more harmonious relationships, that is more clear dynamics, clear communication, that is more mission, more service-oriented work, things that really are passionate for you, that fuel your soul, that make you feel alive and good, relationships that make you feel alive and good, things that just make you feel passionate and excited again. That's what this journey is all about. It is all about more abundance and more bliss within yourself, because you're clearing out all of the lack programming. You're clearing out all the programming that said that you're not worthy, that said that you're not valued, that said that you're not appreciated, that said that you're not deserving of this happiness or this higher level of love or this higher level of relationship or this higher level of anything. That's what is here. Because you have done the work, it can be exhausting because it has been a lot of work. But they're saying don't give up, because you are just blossoming into this new era, into this new phase of your journey. And as we talked about on Monday, it's a process. So some of the old year's energy, 2020's energy, might still be trickling into 2021, but that's because you're still clearing that out. You're still completing those cycles. It's still a process, but into the next few months, that's what the channeled message that they gave me, into the next few months, you're going to look back and you're going to see this is where it all began, because you were embodying it, you were anchoring in, you were choosing higher consciousness in every moment. The Pink Rose of Lady Nada. Beautiful. And look how just beautiful and abundant that is, and how clear and crystal that is. That is really what we're moving into now, clearing out all that soul gunk, all that soul sludge, all that lower vibrational debris that was just keeping us anchored into negativity or toxicity or old patterns or habits, addictions or programming that just isn't serving higher consciousness, that isn't serving what we're moving into. You're clearing all that out so that it is just beautiful, blossoming abundance here on forward. Wow. Okay. All right. We'll be back tomorrow with Romance Angels Friday. I'm sending you guys so much love, so much light. We'll see you then. Bye.